And it looks like we're off. Getting us a blue Mario and a cricket pie to start out. So we'll get a free equip from Frogfucius when we get there. And Sonny Wrath remembers to save right away. Zwarm's skipping the save for now. I imagine they'll probably do a save here as we get to see some of the equipment here in Mushroom Kingdom, and nothing really says except for the amount of buffs you get there.
I did not know there was a box in that corner. That's cool.
All right, and we're in Sonny Wrath's Into the Pipe Vault looking for some items.
We got Swarm checking Peach's question mark. Found the Jinx spells.
Well, this time it's not the super suit, and we do get a Sia picked up by Sonny Wrath in the Pipe Vault.
Porridge shell.
No idea if that's going to be any good, but we'll head off.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. It'll be a fun surprise for the future for us. There's the sticky cloak.
I actually missed what the key item was there in between the O and the A.
No, I think I missed that too, unfortunately.
All right, and we're gonna make a visit here to Seaside Town. See that we have a Jinx at the Yared spot, and we'll see what's in the removable shop here. Oh, it was the shed key.
Oh wow.
Interesting that they didn't elect to check what the removable shop was first. Just assuming that everything was just gonna kind of be okay. None of the equipment is equipable there.
It didn't seem particularly good either.
As we're playing some tunes for our buddy Todovsky. But equipment not really wowing, so they're just going to head to elect to make some sales here.
I can't blame them. The stats on those didn't look particularly amazing or inspiring, I guess, of a choice.
So we have notice we had the two different hammers. So we have the lucky hammer there. That's some decent stats to it.
Sonny decides he doesn't want it. Yet, at least. Not yet. Oh, the star egg.
Nice to see an early pickup there. Unless we find a free lazy shell in the first chest of the forest maze. And we have so the shed key was at behind the rose sign.
Okay. We have a Max Mushroom pick-me-up in the Rose Town shops.
And looking at Sonny Wrath's tracker, looks like the Bambino bomb would have been was somewhere picked up as well. So we get some early game item finding. A little bit of money there. We're gonna dig the vibes here in Monster Town after we take a dip into the shop.
Absolutely. That Jinx spell didn't seem too bad for Swarm there in the Peach question mark spot.
Triplets selling fire bombs. A super slap. What is that drill claw?
Whoa.
What is that drill claw? It'll nerf your defenses, but by God, are you gonna hit like a truck?
Yeah, you're not really worth defense when you just kill everything in one hit with that thing.
There we got the Elder Key hanging out on top there. And now we're gonna get an uncommon check by Swarm here. If you stay the night at the Rose Town Inn, there's a toad there when you wake up who gives you an item. In this case, it's a Kira Cola, which you're never going to say no to.
Kira Cola is a fantastic item.
And now we're gonna get Swarm gonna make their save before heading into the pipe vault.
Smart call. Geno
And
boost at level 2. Wow.
Gotta love finding a Geno boost. And we get a coin trick, honey syrup, and a red essence.
How?
Keep that in your back pocket. I got some shopping here. Yeah, Warfan's okay. Well, it's free equipment and has some stats on it.
Well, exactly. Why not, right?
We'll decide to pick up that Warfan.
Probably figuring it's a nice, like, attack boost at this early in the game. Why not go for it?
Alright, and we're making our way through the pipe vault on Swarm's screen. Sonny Wrath doing some backtracking here. They're gonna go ahead and head into Mushroom Way. Ultra Jump and Geno Boost on Toadstool, and we get, once again, we have an early Geno. A nice little cash in of coins there at 150. That Warfan's here to dish out some punishment on these Goombas.
Oh, these Goombas, they won't even know what's coming.
I just want to know who's going to be able to get this Drill Claw.
I'm excited to see someone with that thing. That thing's gonna be just clown shoes.
Ooh, a Troopapin with some speed and KO protection. Not too bad.
You missed.
Donk. Look at that the lead hammer. That was an interesting item.
Didn't quite see the stats on it.
Got some like 57 attack, but you take a speed nerf, a fairly sized speed nerf, and have some good resistances.
Swarm, climb Booster's Tower, doing a quick little check. Why not?
Oh, we got a hand cannon pickup out of that hidden item location. Gonna go ahead and unlock the Booster Pass secret.
And I mean, if that contains something useful, it could just be a great call early game.
As we find out that the cake is that the booster is the cake this time. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and check what the key item here is in the Elder Key location. Castle Key 1. Alright, we got a little bit of offense for Peach with that hand cannon. Definitely not the not the other thing you're expecting, but we got a Jinx fight here for Sonny Wrath.
And there's the Valor up. Jinx won as well.
Well, 100 HP, it's in the Hammer Brothers spot, so easy peasy. And we get a feather, but no star piece. Looks like Sonny Wrath just opting to go for some vanilla boss fights here. At least the start of one. Nothing really for Geno as of yet. And we get out of that masher position, we get just a Sailor Cape. Not sure that's any good. Meanwhile, Sonny Wrath is going to start picking up the items here. We'll see what this Booster Pass secret ends up netting for Swarm here on our left.
Wiltshroom, Power Blast, and I didn't see the last thing.
Free heal.
A free heal. Why not? Take it.
Nothing too crazy, and then looks like we're gonna dip into Marymore. See what they got in the shop here, doing some shopping in Seaside Town for Sonirath. I have to remember that Mega Elixir, that chest that he just grabbed in the hotel. What a collection of items we have here.
Yeah, this is crazy. That Troopa Shell looks pretty spicy. That frying pan.
Hey, the frying pan, that's actually good. Unlike the one from last seed. That was absolute garbage.
You wouldn't even use the one from the last seed to cook with.
It's like a cast iron frying pan that somebody washed.
Or like a frying pan just made out of plastic.
I'm still super curious what character's gonna get their hands on this monster drill claw.
Oh, it's just we thought Booster had a train. No. Whoever gets this drill claw is gonna have the real train.
All right, and we get a very early Star Road dip from both of our runners. Or Star Hill. Actually, Sonirath changing their mind.
Against it.
Interesting decision here.
Where is Sonny going? Oh, he's going to Bandit's Way.
I'm gonna go ahead and just try to knock off another fight, and we see that we're gonna be fighting Bowyer at the end of all of this, as all of the crooks run off as they just kind of use the Sia to get out of there.
Absolutely, the Sia is such a good item, so handy.
Yeah, especially in Randomizer, where you just don't fight encounters.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're grinding coming off of experience stars. We find out that Sonny may have just saved themselves a fair amount of time by electing to avoid that.
Absolutely, but then it's going to come back to maybe Sonny ends up just checking it much later in the game, maybe when it's not, not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Stuff to say what the future holds for us.
To see that amusing little arrow there bouncing around on the boxes.
Absolutely. I think I was actually watching somebody play this seed earlier today, and I saw that arrow and I was like, that just looks hilarious. He's just hopping around. He's just doing his best.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, we need to see more of that. More of that.
A nice 9 HP pickup there.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this. That Star Gun not to be trifled with. 63 attack. Hasn't found that War Fan yet. Oh boy, those sure are some thick pants we got there. Therapy and Snowy.
Wow.
What a combo of spells. Whoa, we have Super Suit attack. Super Suit? Question mark?
I didn't.
It is all defense. All defense. No offense, just defense.
Wow, that's crazy. The attack scarf seems not too shabby, though.
Meanwhile, the force thing is though you're locking A button there, it's just having to defend through turns because the magic just isn't there to do damage for Sonic Wrath here. I'm gonna go ahead though and use therapy. Get the rest of it to heal. Basically exist right now, Gino only really existing as a heal. Oh, it's a magic suit. Magic attack and magic defense. Reading is hard.
Still. It'd be nice to see that come into play a bit later, maybe.
Yeah, well, check out the free rock candy from the Croco location. Also the bright card and our first star piece of the race.
Wow, just an absolutely loaded spot.
So no bright card shenanigans this seed. And look at that, we have red essences for sale there on the left. We got bombs and red essences. And we get a mega elixir from that. From there, looking through the shop, making our way towards Mac the Knife. Fortunately, the bright card isn't going to come out too handy because we have to do the factory this time.
Absolutely.
Thanks to your generous donations. We can still get those donations if we still want. We still can get some donations in for the Bale project in order to get to force our runners into the Kulex location.
And you all want to see that. You absolutely all do.
It's going to be a crazy mix.
Alright. Looks like Swarm is checking out the Cloudtown Shop. The Slap Glove. That Fire Shell seemed like a crazy stats. You want Kulex at the Axe Rangers? Ooh, that could be spicy. That magic defense on that Fire Shell is crazy.
Wait, what the heck?
93 defense. Magic
You are
defense.
immune to the magics.
Yeah. Alright, we're doing the statue Dodo mini game.
And we find out that Valentina is one of the Belomes.
Oh, that Jinx spell doesn't seem too bad. Plus 30 attack seems nice.
We've got some decent equipment. I'm just going to find out who can actually wear it.
All right, we're going to Moleville now.
We did get the early Bambino bomb.
That makes sense. Sounds like the seed's trying to push them.
Oh, there's another one of those lucky hammers. Star Cape with lots of defense.
Tough, not really having the coins to do much right now. Oh, they did have enough for the Star Cape, though.
Takes a bit of an upgrade there as we're still seeing more item pickups by Swarm while Sonic Wrath electing to go dive around into some bosses and as their second character. Heading into Marymore. Spider, we are on just double XP as opposed to triple XP, so this race experience will be nearly as free as we see that frying pan again. Spiked Lake with lots of resistances, though.
Absolutely. Swarm's having some trouble with the vines. But we saw that last race too. The vines giveth and taketh away. If they want you off, they will yeet you off that vine.
Sonny Wrath deciding to sell rock candy and red essence to pick up that frying pan. Doesn't have a character that can hold it yet.
But someday, there will come a character that is prophesized to wield that frying pan and save the Mushroom Kingdom from Smithy.
All right, Sonny Wrath is gonna go ahead and do the left side quest for some experience as well as some items.
Oh, wow.
Ow.
Oh, that guy.
Also honestly, just losing a little bit of time, but not much progress. I didn't really see anything really worth in the vines yet. So.
No, I think you're right. I don't think there was much of anything lost there. If anything, it was just a normal amount of time to check everything, really.
I'm gonna go ahead and check this quick location in the Barrel Volcano. Gonna head on up as we're facing just a little scarier of a shyster encounter than you're used to seeing there to get to that left side and get the item, save point, and heal. So pick up the chomp there and boost your pet and Land's End here. Picking up just the not a whole lot there in Land's End here, as we're just trying to get through these shyster encounters aren't as easy as we used to.
No, absolutely. Yeah, they are having to work for it here.
All right, and Swarm heading in toward the Cricket Pie location. Oh, we get a handgun pickup there. And the earlier times, if you want to restart a fight. Another one of those interesting items.
Oh, the fertilizer pickup.
No guarantee that's honestly the lazy shell locations aren't really something you're really gonna go for in this location. And looking at their only spell to realize they don't even have the FP to cast it, and
yeah, that ultra jump's looking pretty unattainable for a little bit.
Not enough. Also, just didn't do really any damage to this cleric. And this Frogog just will not, only taking 1 damage per swing, just does not die.
Listen, Mac put him outside that door and said, "Hey buddy, I need you to defend the palace." He's taking his job very seriously.
He's definitely holding the door. Not doing him much damage, but he's not taking it either. What's unfortunate is you cannot run from these shyster encounters.
You can't. It's so infuriating.
This is misery to watch.
Because it's like, what else do you say about this? It's like, okay, he hits him for 1. He hits him for 1. And
we just for 1.
And we just repeat this 40 times.
Is it even worth timing the attacks, or can you do an attack that does 0?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think Saudi just figured that out.
It's true. Not timing things saves the frames. There we go.
Yay!
What a kill.
The frog hog is finally down. Do you double your coins now?
No. After all of that, you take them. You earned those.
I don't think Sonny's gonna try to continue fighting those shyster encounters.
No, definitely skipping the rest of them.
All right, and we've got a mimic in the Mac the Knife spot, and that's a lot of Koopa Troopas on the left side of your screen. All right, here comes some ultra jumping.
Why not? If you got them, if you got the flower points for it, put them to use.
All right, one more. All right, managed to hit all the Koopas.
Boom, so satisfying.
We get the hide on. So we're gonna get the counters on physicals. And this little Goombet's not doing the most damage, picking up a sleepy bomb on the left there.
Flamestone coming down too. Oh,
Interesting that Swarm is backpedaling out of Mushroom Way.
Yeah.
Swarm heading into Marymore. I think they're looking at a piece of equipment with the money they have.
Yeah, it feels like Swarm in this run is kind of just casting a wide net, hoping to find something. Just hoping to find something that'll help him out early on, push him over the edge. But I don't know.
Right, picks up the Troopa Shell for a bit of an attack boost. Just didn't feel comfortable where they were attack-wise going into the fight there with Jinx 1.
No, that makes sense. Jinx did get him last time, so.
Gonna stop and make the save at Mario's pad before heading in. All right, the box is down, so shouldn't be too much longer for Sonic Wrath to finish this boss fight.
Absolutely. Doesn't seem like those little Goombats are giving him much trouble.
Well, they're fairly tanky, all things considered.
Wow.
Almost a one-shot from Swarm.
Almost. Oh, that would have been great to see. Alright, so it was a fearless fit? No, it was the feather.
Opting into the Jinx belt over the experience booster. Can't be blamed for it. And where's Yoshi? Oh, taking the coin loss. Thankfully not sacrificing experience. That's a 10 HP boost. You can't really say no to that.
Yeah, it's tough early to say that.
All right, and no star piece here in restoring peace to the Mushroom Kingdom. And it looks like we're making a dive into the Cure Sewers. Meanwhile, on the left, we have Swarm heading into their fight with Bowyer to pick up their bright card star piece and rock candy.
Just what a kind seed. Ooh. Birdo in the Pandroid box.
Well, I see this gate did give us some stuff we need. Unfortunately, Dodo's jump just not cooperating there on our left for Swarm.
Well, Swarm gave it a few tries, and I really respect that, because it's a difficult trick.
Alright, Geno boost picked up there.
Gino's doing work on Birdo, too.
Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. You're just too cute.
Oh, shucks.
Alright, see what we get for completing that fight. Just some sailor pants.
Yeah. And then a star cape? Why not?
Oh, already wearing it.
Well then. Ooh,
Alright, time to head in towards Balloon. Fortunately, not much magic attack currently on our runners.
That was an interesting rate from Sani. With that star, it chose to go off to the side down the pipe. I've never seen that before. Interesting.
Not... Just trying to do some overall routing there. Interesting decisions all around.
Yeah.
Just trying to get over to the balloon spot. Meanwhile, just waiting for that A button to get unlocked on our left side of our screen for Swarm.
It's just a struggle not being able to play the game like that.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Sonic setting up for the skip here. See if he gets it. Of course he does. He's crazy. And it's a flower.
Like I said, the realizing that it's actually a different chest.
Oh, you got hit
the
by
other
a
ghost. Yeah, the other ghost sniped him. So according to the developers, apparently knocking the barrel down is the key for flipping the key for making that the cricket jam. Interesting that this is a dead end. I haven't actually seen that interaction.
Huh.
As we're gonna get a manager fight here for Sony Wrath.
Absolutely. TSS 420. It's a little early in the race to call a front runner. This point still.
They're all just kind of doing things that the other is looked at least.
Exactly. They're both just kind of doing something the other hasn't done yet, so it's so tricky early on to say who's ahead.
Given that we are going to be forcing our way through the factory, there's just a lot of fights up ahead of us. Nice little once again.
Ooh, Gino learning Super Flame.
Not the best magic attack yet, but something to come through. And we have a star piece. Now, I do believe that Swarm wiped out of the sewers, so I'm not sure when they'll make their way back there. And looks like Swarm's going for another max skip. Missing it there.
Just barely. It wasn't quite low enough to get around the wall, unfortunately.
Alright, meanwhile, Sony Wrath heading back to Rosetown. Finally gonna make their checks in the shop here. Well, unfortunately, monsters are inside. Making some exchanges here. Interesting decision to sell that star cape in the event that another character could wear it, because it was a fairly decent equip.
It was. He must have something in mind for the coins then.
Yep, on his way over to Seaside Town. Picking up the star gun for toadstool.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and sell that war fan. We'll eventually probably want to pick up that. Oh,
Always going for the lucky hammer.
I'm waiting for that drill claw to come into play though with the monster attack stat.
Oh, I can't wait. You know it's gonna be on Mallow too, just so Mallow finally gets his time to shine. A lazy shell pickup.
Lazy shell weapon, and yep, that sure is a thing. All 9 attack. And that's a really, really unfortunate Geno fall there. Just gets nuked there. Sonny Wrath electing to skip the two of the hidden chests here in the forest maze. Unfortunately, missing the jump over the Wiggler there. That man just deciding to walk away from the item entirely. Alright, Sonny Wrath making way through the forest maze. The Goombets are now between Swarm and Pick getting rid of their Mac the knife fight. Ooh, we have a Parasol pickup.
I wonder.
We're gonna find out. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, the only thing that's going to be useful for is probably keeping yourself dry.
Probably just gonna be coins like most other things. Alright, and we're gonna get Bowser here if we completed the Bowyer spot, which is Magic Koopa. Honestly, not too bad to see here, depending on what he throws.
Ooh, Bowser no shocker.
What a development.
It's the second spell Bowser had.
Electing the Geno boost up. So which egg are we gonna get this time? We have Bahamut. Ooh, the miss feels good there.
Oh, it sure does.
Interesting bit of inventory management going on between us runners. This, what decisions of what items to keep, what items to buy. And we've got some star pieces. Number 3. Definitely feeling a little kinder this time around.
Absolutely. Feels maybe like the randomizer was trying to be kind after that last seed. It's the vibe I'm getting so far. That quick, like, Croco 1 spot with the 3 items on it, the crazy drill claw, the frying pan. Just so many good things early on.
See how things go about this. And quite a bit of item pickup there on on Swarm's side, just trying to manage all that stuff. And it looks like we finally found someone who can hold the pan. Maybe. Electing to skip the lucky game, the Ultra Flame out of Peach. And what's our free item today? Power Blasts.
Ooh.
Nothing like Gino boosting your entire team, and oh my.
Ooh, this is a fight.
I mean, most of the crooks are gonna run away. The shadow will stay, at least. And the Bowser pan coming down on him.
It's just beautiful to see.
The frying pan of legend comes about. Ooh, we get an amulet. Is it any good? I mean, it's all right. It does at least get full equips on all of their characters.
Exactly. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we've got Johnny here.
It's like Swarm's back to playing with the vines again. He didn't have enough fun the first time. He had to go back.
That's a lot of snakes, or the lizards.
They're just the worst enemies. They're so annoying.
Confused monster, watch out! And we gotta freshen up. And given what we know, it was just a little bit of party manipulation done by Sonny Wrath there. Perhaps they're thinking they're gonna go for the one-on-one with Johnny as opposed to keeping the Bandana Blues on the field.
It's honestly, I don't even think that's a bad idea. I think he just kinda, that middle spot is like kind of beefy right now. Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like those bandanas are really doing much outside of taking up a bit of time.
Alright, well, I suppose there isn't that much HP at this spot. There's just something that they're just planning ahead in case they run into Valentina or something.
Long-term strategy, some big brain plays.
Alright, just knocking down that. And then we have Swarm back into Hero Subers. Gonna pick up their star pieces momentarily.
Absolutely. Yeah, Swarm's been all over the place this run so far. He's checking everything.
That's it. Interesting to see just the different play styles where Zorm seems to prioritize item pickups. Sonny Wrath gets himself just a start of a baseline and then just starts looking to do fights.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And these two strategies ended up converging really closely. It shows just how much routing diversity this game allows for.
Absolutely. You can play this game how you want to play it. You can show off your own kind of play style. It's beautiful to see in games. Gino Whirl on Bowser.
So we do have access to it. If we do see Exor somewhere, we can one-shot them, provided we have the flower points. Pure water pickup there. Wait for the chest oscillation for a junky mushroom. Still no armor on Swarm's side for the... there. Hey! There's the party manipulation we looked at. Already coming into play.
Absolutely, it paid off. He was ready for this.
Figuring that Gino was their best bet against Dodo here. Nice miss.
Ooh, that's huge.
Well, Flutterhush Something you don't mind. Yeah, honestly, you never mind seeing Flutterhush.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Unless for some reason you're running a pure magic user.
It's true, and most people have Bowser in that spot to be ready for that Dodo fight anyways, so if you're running a pure magic Bowser, I kind of want to see it. I want to see what that looks like. Another Flutterhush on each. Oh yeah, and I'm just boosting Geno to the moon.
To the moon, indeed. All right, and that's the end of the Croco 2 location with Valentine, or the Punchinello location. We'll see what our next character is, and when we get to do our fun little. We got Mallow.
Got Mallow. Maybe
Mallow, who is definitely a frog.
Absolutely.
And there is star piece number 2 for Swarm.
The minecart can be a star piece too, correct?
No, the minecart ride. What the minecart ride? So you get the character for doing the Punchinello fight, and completing the minecart race unlocks your ability to do the second song for Kodovsky.
Gotcha.
And we get lots of horn from Sonny Wrath. You love to hear it.
He's showing off. He knows. He's playing hot.
The only use that I'm aware of the L and R buttons in this game.
I think you're right. I'm trying to think of it. I'm like, I don't think there is a use for them.
They are often neglected in the Super Nintendo. Sometimes you see them, but not as often as you would have liked sometimes. I can think of a few examples where they just go untouched and the game asks you to do some just silly other button combinations to complete actions. You know, Swarm making their way through the forest maze to pick up their next character. Sonny Wrath not having as easy of a time with their minecart as they did last time.
No, this one's a little bit rougher, but still better than I can do, so I can't really say much.
I'll admit that a lot of times when I'm doing these seeds casually, I'll get into the minecart maze and just kind of set the controller down and walk away.
If it takes 5 minutes, it takes 5 minutes. Who cares?
It's just over 3, actually.
Oh my goodness. I don't like that it's like... I think my best time in there is like 2:18. So I don't like that I'm not far off from just setting the controller down and walking away.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta go, especially if you're doing this late in the seed.
Oh. Swarm's in that fight with Magikoopa. Just crushing him. Swarm kind of over-prepared it. You get bought so many things.
See if the amount that they've shopped really bring them back into just the pure clearedness of this seed. Or what Sonny Wrath is doing. Now heading into Booster Tower for the first time, we get to hear that jam.
Mm-hmm. And if I'm Booster, like I'm just assuming Booster is like a billionaire because he owns his own tower. I'm absolutely making a train car that goes throughout the entire tower.
Such an odd, eccentric character. So interesting that Sonirath has elected not to touch the button for the booster pass secret. We know it's all junk. And that's start piece number 3 for Swarm, pulling him back in even. There's Castle Key 1 in the Elder location. And a junky Lazy Shell.
Poor Lazy Shell.
Two seeds in a row with bad Lazy Shells and bad Super Suits. Alright, see what we got behind the room key here. Oh boy, a fetch quest.
Hey, that fetch quest paid off pretty well the last one. Maybe it will this one too.
Meanwhile, the Drill Claw of Legend is trying to be purchased.
You have to. I mean, if you can buy Excalibur for 500 coins, you buy Excalibur.
Alright, and it goes on Bowser. 219 attack stat.
Holy moly.
So, who's ready to get clawed?
I'm ready for this. I'm excited to see it. I want to see these big numbers come out.
And Swarm is heading into the mine. Sonirath is beginning their curtain game.
Sonny showing off again.
I just love the fun of the isometric camera.
I got to see the snowy move come out.
Something you don't see very often.
Oh, I love it.
Ice a type of damage that didn't really get used much in this game. As a player, anyway. You get one ice spell.
Absolutely. I remember the first time I discovered what all the elements were in the game, and finding out jump was one of them blew my mind.
Yeah, jump is its own special. For those of if there's anyone that's unfamiliar with some of the mechanics of the game, your Mario's basic jump or Mario's jump attack actually gets stronger every use. So the more you jump, the more damage it'll end up doing later in the game. It's actually carefully routed in the speedrun when to jump.
It is. That's something. That's something you gotta learn doing the any percent speedruns. Is you have to be very precise to do X amount of jumps by a certain point. Otherwise, you can have a bad time.
It's such an just one of the many interesting design decisions made by the developers on this game. And we get the stop attacks by Chef Tort and their assistant.
The Geno boost. Go Geno. Get him, buddy.
Yeah. We got Johnny being faced by Swarm here as we're fighting the cake on the right side. As a reminder, at the Tournaments of Hope here, we are raising money for the Build Project. The Build Project is a charity group that helps disrupt mass incarceration by helping dispel the use of excessive bail to hold individuals in jail pre-trial. More information, see about what they does, check out the link in chat. Check out the schedule for the Tournament of Hope. There's lots of fun stuff coming out this week. Let's get some donations in for a great cause and see more fun tournaments this weekend. And going into this week and next weekend as well.
Absolutely. There's so many fun events on the schedule for the rest of the week.
Don't forget to throw a follow to our 4 runners here. We had a first race of 4. These are the final 2 remaining, and it was just a tough seat in the first half. We're into the second one now. They're getting the sandstorms going. Sandstorm also casting Scarecrow, actually slowing this fight down significantly. And down goes the cake. And that's quite the Bowser there. We got there. And star piece number 4.
Ooh, that is one of the most terrifying Bowser sprites I think I've ever seen.
Go ahead and take the save where we see what is Knife Guy Great Guy.
Yeah, just a smart call. Sonny's not taking any chances. He's got that star. He's keeping it.
All right, it's Dodo time. Fair amount of health for this big old burb to have this time. 276 on that frying pan.
Great block in the multi-strike.
Definitely have to Geno boost Bowser here. $416. Oh, Flutter Hush, like it matters. Dear God.
Yeah, I don't think, taping his mouth shut is gonna stop him from assaulting
Bowser is the Abyss. Actually, Flutter Hush casts poison.
Oh, you're right.
You'll notice the poison damage come through.
You're absolutely right.
Interesting that we have Dodos on 2 screens, but in different fights. Wait, was that like an 89 attack? That's a 94 attack stat from Geno?
Mm-hmm.
What on earth? Imagine if Geno could be holding that Drill Claw right now.
Oh, I'd love it.
Alright, just 1 star piece there in Booster Tower, but Sonny Rat's moving on, and looks like we're gonna have our cake and fight this location too. And time to do some inventory management here on Sonny Rat's side.
Yeah, Sonny's got a lot of stuff.
Dipping out of the cake location and heading over to the sea. Looks like they want some more experience before they head further.
Just check.
Interesting decision to check the sea shop. Unfortunately, the frog just not really taking many equips.
Yeah, if he could equip that drill claw, he'd be in. Just wasn't meant to be, poor Mallow.
Oh, actually, Mallow is taking the War Fan. Looks like we're gonna go ahead. Looks like Swarm is making the switch off of Peach. Actually changing their mind.
He thought about it, and it just felt icky having Mallow on the team, I guess.
I've had some seriously powerful Mage Mallows before. It's always interesting. Or actually, like, I think Mage Bowser's most interesting one. Because we get a nice little minecart ride. Heading into the Nimbus shop. That fire shirt with all the magic defense, though.
That just seems crazy to me.
It's definitely insulated against fire. Alright, Sonny Wrath heading back. I think they're probably heading in for the cake fight now.
Looks like it's
I forget.
Croco.
I forget who had checked the frog disciple.
If I had to pick one, I'd say it was like it would have been Swarm because he checked like everything. It seemed.
Or we might even be thinking of the last seed.
Oh, you could be right.
No, if anyone's been there.
We definitely checked it this seed. I just don't remember which one.
Oh, that's right. He had Super Suit and Attack Scarf that were. I have to save myself from getting married. Anyway, I'll dry Bowser here, about ready to mesh this up.
Oh, he's just gonna go ham and potatoes in a second.
I'm hungry.
Oof. This is gonna be a quick fight, I feel.
That was indeed the magical suit. You want them back, you gotta take me down first. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I accept.
632.
Ooh, hot dog. He wanted them back.
Mario's in the party now. Alright, carrying on. Now, Sonny Wrath's gonna make the unfortunate dive of Star Hill. Gonna save them a little bit of time, but just feeling like now's the time to be thorough.
Exactly, because you don't want to be at the end running around the world map, being confused. Where do I go? What have I not checked? Just get the easier stuff out of the way.
Wander around through the lovely sounds of Star Hill.
It's so soothing, and it's so late at night that it's starting to make me drowsy.
Wait, what? What's going on? What did I miss?
Oh, just the Star Hill music. It's like just peaceful. It's relaxing. It's soothing.
I'm awake. I promise.
Exactly. We're both awake. They're playing Paper Mario, right?
Something, Gino should be in Smash. Oh wait, we just got it. All we got was a disappointment. Never mind.
It's true.
Anyway, with that, Sonny Wrath is into the sunken ship. 3 bosses here, Mega Shirt in tow. No fun puzzles to be had here.
I like this. I like this option of doing the ship now. I think like 3 spots. I don't know. I got a feeling he's gonna get something good out of it. At least A star.
And the good news is that the password has something to do with the sea.
Oof. That could be anything.
It could even be a boat.
Exactly. Could be a ship.
taking the free heal and the full heal and the save. Alright, and the password is pearls. As we know, moving on, and we've got Croco. It's gonna be the beefiest Croco one.
It's gonna be just a force of nature.
It's gonna slowly... Yeah, it's still... He's gonna do a fair amount of damage.
Yeah, he's got some juice to him. Got the Swarm about to do that curtain minigame too, so he's about to get his 4th star after that fight.
Whoosh.
Oh, he's just going for the fight. Right for it.
Electing to skip the amulet location. Maybe perhaps feeling a little bit behind.
Well,
All right, and down goes Croco. Hey, look, the frog's here. And now it's out of the way again.
exactly.
Right. No star in the first one. We'll see if we can find any more. And what the? I've never seen that with the bullet bill before.
Yeah, you can jump on top of them and just bop them away.
I just assumed it was because that's right, because they push you off. It's like there's some that are encounters later in the game, and here we go with the earthquake casting scarecrow.
Yeah, I only know about the bullet bills because I messed up a jump really badly one day and just landed on top of it. It was a fun surprise. Ooh.
We've got a box full of Smilax here. Perhaps the real flower box was the friends they made along the way.
He's starting the boost up.
All right, see how this goes for them. All right, we're finally coming out of that scarecrow status. We can start really hammering this cake. This scarecrow, the fact that it can cast scarecrow in the candle phase is honestly terrifying.
It's like so obscenely rude that can happen.
As we have to do basic attacks to blow out those candles. All right, and the candles are finally blown out. We can head into the final phase of the fight.
Absolutely. He's just gonna tear through that cake too.
And pick up a nice stat boost for Bowser there at 90 some odd attack. Bowser's gonna be doing some heavy lifting throughout this scene.
Yeah. He finally gets
not to be discounted, Bowser ended up giving Swarm the win in that last race, just to being more useful than Toadstool was.
Absolutely. It was so crazy to see that. Came right down to the wire, last fight. Just maybe like 30 seconds to a minute in the difference, just because of the character choice. Made all the difference. It was surreal to see.
All right, and we got Sleep being cast by Pale Blizzard.
Yeah, I think that sleep hit both of the casters too somehow. Snoozy.
All right, therapy always feels good. Fire off a drain.
Mm. It's like Swarm's handling the Dodo fight very cleanly. Just in with that drill claw. Yeah,
And
he
what
doesn't
a
want
monster claw that was.
Yeah, he doesn't want the claw. He got hit with it, and he's like, I'm good. I'm good.
Do not pester the claw. Hopefully somebody will get that one.
Hopefully. Those are the best jokes, though. You just tell it, and you don't care as long as that one person goes, ha ha. That's it. That's all that matters.
Thus far, disappointment in the sunken ship.
Oh, Mario can equip the drill claw.
Also, a free drill claw. Oh, Mario's coming in hot now.
Oh, he is. He's been sidelined all game. Trying to keep him out? Mm-mm.
No armor for him at the moment, though.
Interesting that they're keeping Peach in, though.
Alright, making our way in towards the Johnny location. Going to see where this goes. Just gonna knock at this Mr. Kipper.
Yeah, he just needs to get the drill claw, and he got the idea. He got the idea.
Oh, the drill was now two monster drill claws are on the field.
There we go. Using the see ya.
I definitely need to say see ya to that encounter.
Yeah, that one did not look very fun.
Rather slow as we fight the Croco cake on the left side of your screen.
The 630 drill claw. And that was it. He did one attack.
Ouch!
He won it.
Just love that blue Bowser just messing stuff up. Just how to clear through this encounter as best they can. As we get the disappointment shell
Absolutely.
that Mario can wear.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario does get some good equips, though he doesn't yet have the second drill claw from the sunken ship. Electing to move away from Peach, though.
I think it's the right call. Because once he finds that second drill claw, it's having two of them in play is going to be insane.
Absolutely. Just making our way through the bandana reds on the right side, hoping to find another star piece here. Alright, and who's hanging out in Johnny's spot? Well, it's Booster.
Booster, he just hangs it wherever he wants.
definitely see the method here in keeping the Peach in the party just for the Geno boost alone. And we have Swarm making the investment on a second Drill Claw. Lucky to spend money, unaware that they're gonna get one for free, but you won't know that.
Exactly, and I can't blame them because that Drill Claw is just, it's absolutely bonkers. Why not? Why not have a second one? And if there's no star on this fight here, and Swarm doesn't go into the ship, he'll be like right back in this.
Just hopefully, it looks like he's just trying to find some kind of equipment to really put together Mario.
Yeah, he's trying to bring in Mario. He clearly doesn't think Peach is like the answer, the trick to this.
And no stars in the ship.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
A little bit of shopping being done back into Rose Town for Swarm here. Knows something's here that he wants. See, that Jinx belt is strong. Not able to afford it at the moment.
He's just making sure Mario's beefy. And Jinx in the Yardovich spot. Jinx we got here? 2, I think it was.
Yep, it was Jinx 2, and it was... And, well, nice.
Oh, great block.
I just see the Drill Claw really putting in work here.
Absolutely.
See what we can do to burst the way through this fight. Hoping to find some more quick and easy things to do. Just hoping to find those star pieces a little bit easier than we did in our previous race.
Absolutely. Oof. Jinx isn't playing fair. Ooh, okay. Did have the pick-me-up after all. I was worried. Boom. And there's no star on Yardovich either. The temple key, though.
And will give us some more items if we get into that Balloon Temple here in the near future.
Looks like Swarm's making the dive into the ocean. Unfortunately, he's not really going to be rewarded for it.
It's one of the things you're hoping the experience pays off, and given you have 3 locations, you're hoping. Unfortunately, we got 2 seeds in a row with an empty ship. Making our way through Land's End here.
Yeah, just gonna go around the bees, just right on top of one.
Oh, we do have the CS, so running into anything, not too bad. Just moderately annoying. Now I have to wait patiently for the bees to get out of the way.
Exactly. We don't want to kill the bees. We need the bees. We need to save them. This interesting strategy. Oh, he's just okay. He's just killing them all. Fair enough.
Get out of my way, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Poor Mallow.
I wish I could be relevant.
He tries. I'm sure he tries. Listen, and he sort of is. In the any percent runs, you just spell swap and get his good spells, and that way you don't have to use him. But tearing through those ants. They're like made of metal. That drill claw drills through metal.
The drill claw is drilling through everything at the moment.
It's unstoppable. It's one of the forces of nature. The universe expands. How? Got a drill claw on it, man.
Interesting to see that straw head. Enemy you don't see often.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that. I was like, where does that enemy even spawn? I don't remember the last time I saw it.
I honestly do not know. As we're watering a giant flower inside a ship now. As the weird cloud enemy floats around Land's End.
I didn't even know that weird cloud thing was like a little mini boss kind of dude. I was very surprised to learn that one day.
No, just the only reason I knew about it was from just like, hey, what's that thing? And ran down and going, oh. Oh.
Yeah, I think I was doing a run and I commented on it. And I think Pidge was in my chat and she's like, oh, it's just a bad guy. Just ignore it. It'll probably kill you. And I was like, it's good to know. I will ignore it. You know far more than I do about this game.
Get lucky there off of the reskinned hobgoblin. Making our way through the ship on the left side. Swarm hoping to get see a few less encounters than Sonny Wrath did.
Ooh. Nice work.
Fish not the most cooperative, but managed to get around it nonetheless.
Exactly. Yoshi cookie in the safety ring spot.
Delicious.
Ooh.
Next time we get the shell, we get the star, so we don't have to walk through the wall of dogs.
Absolutely. We've seen how troublesome just a wall of just lovely little puppers, what they can do to you.
Confuse the heck out of you, because like, wait, I'm not just walking through them?
Yeah. Like, I've never had to deal with this before. I don't get it. I am surprised that box was a star, even though that dude says, hey, I'll sell you the star for 400 coins. I absolutely did not expect it to still be a star.
Yeah, given the flag set, it wasn't a guarantee that we would see it there.
Oh, now we'll learn. Jump. Just base jump.
I mean, he's the frog, so he should be able to jump.
This checks out.
Their logic is flawless. See the next door. There'll be great fun in your future. Let's see what Trifortune we get.
Another Yoshi cookie.
Take that over a mushroom.
Yeah, any day.
I should visit past the bedtime. Well, he did pick up the temple key, so
Why
we
not?
get to
You're
see
here.
what's inside.
Absolutely. Double punch.
Do not need sheep attack. House on the water that is pure. Pick up some flower points.
Why not? Mm.
I don't think he intended to jump back down there.
Yeah, I was kind of questioning it, but no.
Perhaps just the lateness of the hour starting to show itself
Exactly.
after that rather tough seed. I had to
Exactly.
get them to this finals point.
Yeah, that last seed just wore them down, broke them. Yeah. That's Exor, right? I love that sprite.
It sure is.
All right, Geno boost time.
I think we put the Geno whirl away.
Oh, you might be right. I think though with these drill claws, I don't think it'll be too bad though. It might just be like they take one more turn of hits. But
Alright, and Aurora Flash. Oh, no,
Never-
we do have it. And that's the end of Exor.
so if he can't kill you in one hit with Geno Whirl, he'll just hit you with that drill claw and then still kill you in one hit.
Alright, and Bloom Temple coming up dry.
All right, so what do we have left? We have Barrel Volcano. We have Nimbus Land, correct? I don't think we checked that anything in there yet. And then the Jinx fights here. The dojo. Oh, freebie Firebomb.
Gotta love getting us to firebombs. Making our way through the dojo, just carrot. I just don't remember if anyone actually turned in their rare frog coin.
I don't think it has been. I think so.
Alright, so we got Bloom at the end of this. We got Zardragon at Jinx 1.
Ah.
Honestly, seeing Zardragon in the dojo, not too bad. Especially early dojo.
Exactly. 'Cause
Or
you
when you
got-
just have the God Claw.
Exactly. You punch them so hard, you knock the skin off them. Crazy.
169.
Oof. That was a big hit, though.
I was gonna say, yeah, the physical in this spot is high. What is with that bathtub ring has a hilarious amount of resistances. And we got the Quartz Charm with 3 boosts.
Punch the highlights right over here. Oh,
Oh boy, now we get to deal with tentacles. Honestly, won't be too bad given the state of other things.
no, absolutely. And he's got like a couple fire bombs left still. So I think he's gonna be fine here.
Given it's in the second Jinx location, it's not going to be too crazy of amount of health.
Oof. But he does hit hard.
Oh yes, everything physical will hit hard in the Jinx locations. And the main head of King Calamari's down as we're heading into the dojo on Zord's side.
Just the firebomb. He just wanted out of the fight. He was done.
Making our decisions on where our boost should fall. We get to the final Jinx fight against one of the Belomes. Time to wreck some face. Belome 2. Oof. Oh, the evasion in this slot, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Ah,
that poison status going through.
Looks like his Worm's about to head into the dojo as well. Oh, never mind. Or wait. He's got that sixth sense. He's like, I'm not doing what the commentators say I'm doing. I'm doing my own thing. And then he realized, no, I should actually go back, though.
There we are. We spit out a delicious Mario.
A tasty little Mario. He's mustache.
We get the very unfortunate miss. That's two of the missed chances we've hit. How do you taste? Taste peachy. Okay, decide how to handle the fight. Goes for the syrup there.
Oh, another miss.
Sonic Wrath is really getting bodied by these misses.
Yeah, Belome's. He came to play this time.
Putting Toadstool to sleep there. We'll slow this fight down a bit. Oh, no, it's over.
Peach was just silenced, luckily. But I don't really think she's going to contribute too much to the fight either way.
We'll see if this dojo play pays off for them.
Ooh.
Just a junky lazy shell.
My goodness. Alright, so I guess the next spot would probably be Nimbus Land or the volcano.
Well, we're only on one of the castle keys, so you're hoping that castle key 2 is either vanilla or in castle 1. And Sonic Wrath electing to spend some money on fire bombs. Going in and drop the save.
Don't blame him one bit. This is a really tight race so far.
Yeah, it seems like it's interesting to see just how we're starting to see the convergence despite the very different start that these runners took. Where Swarm really focused some more items and did some more shopping and some more other things. Sony did a little bit of pickup and then just went into the fights as soon as they could. Felt comfortable to do so. Alright, we will see what's in the Box Boy location momentarily. Reminder, you can still get your donations in to the Bale Project, who the Tournament of Hope is supporting. Here on Randomania. Still lots of fun action coming up this week, so keep it locked in here while we're on. Yes, we got Punchinello. Who we did not see last seed. He didn't show up. He must have been in the gun yoke location.
Ooh. Oh. He hits hard.
Well, there's a fair amount of stats in this location. It's clobbering time.
He's not playing around no more.
If you're not blocking him, you're taking some serious chunks.
Yeah. Oof.
But doesn't matter because Drill Claw is greater than all tonight.
Interesting. Oh.
And there's a star piece number 5. 2 more to go. I just hope it's benevolent and comes soon.
Absolutely. It would be unfortunate if they were stuck on 5 for a while.
Alright, and what you know, Box Boy just kind of moved next door. Actually, it's Pandorite, isn't it? I have no idea anymore. It is Box Boy. Adorable little Box Boy with his weird genie.
Maybe he used the genie to become a box. Like he wished for something weird, but the genie was like, haha, I can manipulate this so you will become a box. I can't think of the rest of it, so this joke just doesn't work. But the thought process was there. And I'm okay with that.
I definitely feel that, but just kind of... Ooh, nice freebie on the Kiro there. Both our runners hanging out in Bean Valley, hoping to find their star pieces so they can head to the end of this seed.
Gino's at base 128 attack.
Because
Wild.
he's a monster. There's so many monsters.
Alright, Swarm's about to pick up his 5th star piece now as well from that box. Just has to get through old Punchinello first. He's also a disciple of the Drill Claw, though. Can't see that being a problem.
I doubt just Punchinello about to go down there on the left side. We're doing some level ups on the right. Here comes the fertilizer. Excuse me, the seed from the sky. And we get a Creeper flag. Interesting that I think that's the first flag we've seen the whole game.
I think you're right.
Interesting, we saw them all so early last seed. Now they just seem to not be here at all this time around. Interesting to see the monster murk itself for 64. And we're getting a check here on items inside the juice bar. Look at all the defense on the heal shell.
Those
And the
work
work pants putting in a little bit of work.
Gotta live up to the name.
So Bowser not going to be casting spells anytime soon. I don't know if you caught the 6 magic attack stat that he has.
Well, when you have that drill claw, and we've been talking about this drill claw the entire time, but it's so insane that you don't have to do anything else but hit with it. Then we got
Playing
Sonny.
some tunes for Toadofsky for Sonny. Having to think a moment, like, wait, which song am I on right now? And there's both castle keys.
Wow.
Well, no key items remain to keep them out of doing progressive things, so go ahead and imagine Nimbus lands high on his agenda. And I'm great. We're gonna head in and face off with the Dodo, Valentina, and Berta locations. I think at this point, do you just intentionally lose this game?
I would think so, right? I just don't see why.
Unless it's slower, because you have to do it multiple times.
Hmm.
I think it might be slower to lose on purpose. Because he has to do this whole thing with the do 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 do. They might have to lose maybe even 3 times to start the fight. At least more than once.
Yeah, if you have to do it, if you have to do it more than once, it's probably just so close that it doesn't really make a difference, and you get to check the feather spot.
And another EXP booster. And I nerf Bowser a little bit, but we'll give them a bit more XP. And we see if we get to, so we're going to save before we have to face off with our friend Countdown.
Absolutely.
Magic, not too much of a worry here in the Dodo location. Nor is the health, wow, that physical. 108 physical from Countdown. I'm gonna take down the clock. What is was that a dream check from?
It was a dream check from Zorm. I think he only got a maple syrup out of it.
Yeah, interesting. I haven't seen that check done ever in these.
But if it had paid off, it would have been just genius.
What were they expecting to find at this point? See, it feels like you're fairly set on equipment. It's just something they're not happy with.
Just doing it for the fans. Yeah. You got 2 drill claws. I don't really think you need to do anything at this point except get some XP, get some levels, and I think they're good on that. So.
Ooh, we got a ribbit stick found in the hidden chest there. Interesting that the Forkies are immune to fire. The Joffles.
Oh, now he's awake.
Oh no, he's no longer enraptured.
Some attack up for Bowser. He needed it after all.
Yeah, definitely not. Ooh, once again, we'll get to see another attack here out of our bottom slot.
That spicy 2 damage. You'd love to see it.
And we got the dry bones flag there. Making our way out of the castle here. You know, we have Nimbus Land showing up, and we've got Axum Rangers.
Wasn't sure which one to take out first.
Honestly, I agreed with what chat brought up last time, is you kind of want to nuke Pink, given the Petal Blast. In this case, the Blizzard casting Sleep. And the boss healing really isn't that scary in this game.
No, it's
moderately annoying.
Exactly. It's just, it kind of wastes time. It doesn't really affect your chances too much.
All right, here comes the Breaker Beam. Oh boy, all the hype.
Oof. It was touch and go there for a sec, but I'm really glad they pulled through that Breaker Beam.
Yeah, it was off the charts. In fact, it didn't even register.
It was just so high that it just wrapped around the other way. That's what we'll go with.
We underflowed the damage. I disagree with that video game. That re-encounter seemed a little sketchy.
Did, didn't it? Oof. What is that enemy?
It's an unused mammoth skeleton enemy.
Okay.
Like, it's in the game's code, but doesn't get used anywhere.
I kind of can see why. The thing is terrifying.
I don't even know where it was intended to be used.
I had nothing. I got no ideas where that could be.
And as we take the tumble here. Actually, it might be in Star Hill, you're right. I forget.
Oh my goodness. Axum Yellow's a monster.
This is definitely an enemy you're not going to see outside of Rando unless you get really unlucky.
I'm pretty sure Axum Yellow one-shot Bowser for Swarm there, and then only took 2 damage from a Drill Claw. That's crazy.
Well, so we did use the Fire Bomb on the right hands for Sonny Wrath to take care of Yellow.
Absolutely.
But now they are through and headed into the Breaker Beam? Question mark?
I think you're right. I think that's an exclamation point now. Oof. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, the destruction that caused.
Damage underflow is terrifying. Hey, there's star piece number 6. 1 to go. Castle coming up this time. And Sonic Wrath looks like they're making the dip into the hot spring and into Barrel Volcano.
I respect the jump into the volcano instead of just world mapping.
All right, heading through here.
Then we get that amazing Barrel Volcano soundtrack.
How we see it out on the left side. Picking up the save there for Swarm.
No one wants to lose this race because of a accidental death.
It has cost some runs this evening.
It has. We've seen a bit of time loss, unfortunately, due to that. So.
Oh, now we've got our shocker available.
Oh my god, Sonic get the star and just going on a tear with it too. Moving through beautifully, I might add. Just cruising along.
Despite this being our second seed, and this first seed going 2.5 hours, we're getting into over almost 5 hours of gameplay, still playing at such a high level.
Yeah, it's impressive to see the skill on display despite everything that's already happened tonight.
How do you know explain?
Oh my goodness.
Just they're not, you do not want to get out of the way.
No, they're like, listen, pal, we got a job here too. We're supposed to take you down. And they are doing their job well.
For a second there, I thought the Spidey got him again.
I was thinking the same thing. I almost kind of wanted to see it just because it would have been really funny.
Yeah.
Spidey's got some damage to them too. The lucky flower.
Looking at the EXP challenge. Can't say I blame them.
And the spiky got him after all. Is he gonna get the skip? No, darn. It's a tough one.
It's nice to save time when it happens, but it's a tough save.
But the tenor card there from the shy guy that's likes to be off screen.
And into the volcano goes Swarm. Making our way through the volcano. Let's wait near Hinopio's shop in it's Hinomart. And we've got rock candies.
Oh, looks like he's gonna make room for them. Sell some stuff, get some coins.
All right, I'm gonna pick up as many as they can. No, actually, just 3.
Just 3. Maybe wanted to see what else was here, just to be safe.
Yeah. Ooh, the fuzzy cape with a minus attack. All right, moving on, and we'll see what's hanging out at Zardragon.
Well, it doesn't seem to be Smilex.
Not this time, unfortunately.
Oh
No, we
my
got a Jinx.
goodness, that's almost as terrifying. And then we get the minecart music with it. Just to completely get rid of any fear that might have built up. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, never mind, I lied. Just ignore me. That bomb's
Oh
way
boy,
terrifying.
that's a bombs away.
Oof.
Yikes.
Oof. Goodness.
And you'll get jinxed.
Great block on it, though. Another great block.
So managed to get some damage off. Not the perfect that they needed. Oh boy. Jinx is not screwing around this time.
He's not. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Sonny's-
the perfect block on the Quicksilver.
Yeah, Sonny is on point. Oh, the skip from Swarm.
On the fly, too. Very little setup. Just,
Yeah,
I got this.
He just went for it. Great move. Great move. And then Sonny's
Getting...
crushing this fight. So many perfect, or not perfect blocks, but blocks, tough ones.
To go in for the Caracola, so as not to die, we're heading to the Vigor Up stage.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Zero damage.
Meanwhile, Mario elects to Zorm ends up taking a nap there with Hinapu at that beautifully comfortable bed of boxes.
Hmm.
Just let it drift you off to sleepland.
Exactly. There's nothing more comfier than that. I'm looking real good through that Jinx fight.
All right, nothing to see there. 262 attack, mind you. Double checking something there in the defenses. All right, so as of right now, Stony Wrath is the entire fight up on Zorm. It's staying neck and neck through the end here, so hang on tight, folks. We're getting in towards the end of this. We still have the entire factory to plow through, as well as finding, hopefully, the last star piece here so we don't have to do Bowser's Keep.
Oof.
Cloak or Domino?
This is gonna be spicy.
Do you take Earthlink or the other one that I can't think of the name of?
That's a tough call.
Because I only ever really fight Earthlink.
Yeah, I think I keep a Cloaker alive just because Sonny's been doing a really good job parrying all the physical moves that have been coming his way. So, I don't know. Oof.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
They're not.
Nice on that group hug there.
Absolutely. Making sure everyone gets through it.
A lot of health right now.
Just crazy.
Alright, Cloaker's down, so we're gonna face the other snake.
Mario kind of looks like a snake right now.
It looks like something.
Yeah.
Not really sure what it is at this point.
It's kind of like abstract art. You just get to say what you think it looks like, and you're not wrong.
Interesting to opt here into taking magic damage. Nice miss on Toadstool. Well, technically Gino. No, it's Toadstool. Not there anymore.
It's tough. It's tough.
All this spriting is just all over the place.
Exactly. Tough to keep track of sometimes. Swarm getting through Jinx 3 now as well. He's gonna head up to this fight himself.
Having to go for another heal. This the snake's not messing around here.
He's not. They're going for it. They want him dead.
Can't remember the last time I've seen that storm attack. So many interesting ability animations.
There are. There's like so many cool moves that your characters just don't ever get to learn.
So a few more swipes into the Mad Adder, and well, we're down now. Will we be heading to the factory faster or slower? And the answer is slower.
Oof.
All right, we have to go through 2 Bowser doors this time.
They only had to do 1 last time. We had to make it a little more difficult for them.
All right, and we see that if the difference here pays off as we're going in for leaving Domino alive as opposed to Cloaker this time. So we'll be facing off with Earthlink in Phase 2. Remember, we're hanging out here raising money for the Bale Project. Tournament Hope will be running all week here on Randomania, so keep it locked in. Lots of fun stuff heading on down the line.
Absolutely.
At the end of this battle door, it looks like we're going to be seeing Gunyuk.
This could be Swarm's chance to catch up here. If he picks a door that's not and doesn't have to do any fights, he could catch up.
See what we do to blast through these. Really unfortunate to see these dry bones, as we have to use magic damage in order to take them out.
I saw the 100 and I was like, is that going to be enough? Clearly it was. They're going to be in such good shape for Smithy, I imagine. Like their Bowser was what, level 20 there, I believe I saw? 19, 16, and 17.
Even with only being on double XP, it's supposed to triple as the last race.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Swarm's having some trouble there. He got turned into a mushroom, but did get the kill at least.
Alright, I have to deal with this box enemy. And we're into swarming the Land's End here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's checking.
I don't think he's been to Balome Temple.
Oh. That was it. That must have been it. You must be right. Oh, he just panicked.
To get a juke away from the bee, it's better to do that than take the fight.
Exactly.
I'll Bahamut turn everyone into scarecrows. And he's just not built for magic. But Group Hug, with that nice heal, coming in clutch.
Yeah, the Group Hug was huge there.
Resets all the status and heals for a pretty nice number. Chester proving to be difficult.
Now Bahamut's next.
And gone.
I wonder if any of the other characters had decent attack stats at all. I wonder if it might be good to switch Peach out, but I assume they know.
I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to want to give up your one and only Geno boost.
Ah, you're right. That's why. I thought someone else had it.
I'm not aware of there being a second Geno boost in play.
No, you're right. It's just all these randomizers. Watching two races back to back, it's easy to get confused with the little details like that, I feel.
Just opting to throw the rock candy and getting the freebie.
Oof. Huge.
Hey, look, super jump. Unfortunately, it's a slow DPS source.
It is. Although it'd be pretty cool to see someone bust out 100 of them real quick. Carrots that are immune to fire.
That makes sense.
Vegetables can't be trusted, clearly.
Especially vegetables with giant witch noses for reasons.
Exactly. And that face, it's just scary.
Love firebomb. Confused monster.
Ooh.
They're picking themselves off.
My goodness.
It's unfortunate the left. Donkey Kong. Do 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 do.
I'm very impressed that you know all the music to the original Donkey Kong first level, just right off.
Oh yeah, no, I listened to it a lot. My father was obsessed with it.
Oh,
Hey, look, the magic
suit.
the super suit is here. My God, I'm 223 magic.
Oh my God. And then it goes on Mallow, who's not getting brought in. Poor
I
Mallow.
mean, it may not be discounted. I've been watching Sonny pump magic into every level up of Mallow. What if he dark horses in at the last fight?
You know what? I'm down to see it. Mallow showing up,
Hey,
you know.
here
becoming
comes
a-
Mallow down the ramp with a steel chair.
My God.
By God, it's Mallow! Mallow!
That's it. Jumps into the ring, hits Smithy in the back with the chair, pins him. Mallow's world champ.
Undisputed.
Undefeated.
Thunderbolt out of nowhere. Alright, and that's the end of Gunyo. Just take care of his little handler. Oh no, Thornet. Poison's actually poison this one. Meanwhile, Exor almost done here. And there's the 7th star piece.
It's on.
Now, since we hit the donation incentive, we still need to go through the end of all of this here. Alright, what's in the final Croco shop? Hey, look, a star egg.
Ooh.
See ya. Going for the save block.
Can't blame them. All 7 stars. Why not take a save now? Oof.
Squooshed. Unfortunately, Swarm getting the bad news that avoiding Bowser Keep isn't going to pay off for them.
No,
This-
unfortunately, he's got to dive into.
So right now, this is definitely Sonny Rath's race to lose.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty tricky for him to do so at this point.
Alright, time to just cheetah boost. We're into the boomer location. Director standing in.
Oh boy. Oh goodness.
Yeah, the boomer location isn't messing around when it comes to physical.
Yeah, he doesn't like the memes. Like everyone going to like, okay, boomer. No. He's here for real.
The director is directing you to die.
He gets his movies filmed the way he wants. So it's gonna happen.
And we're powering up. And figuring up. Fortunately, the mute coming in there.
Ooh.
Now the hammers are back on the field.
Just at the worst time. Like, the health of the party's pretty low.
Oh, all right.
Interesting that they haven't used the... I figured he would use the Caro Cola there. Ah, the group hug, of course. Yep, that makes sense.
Knew he wasn't gonna get another turn in from the hammers.
Absolutely. That's why I'm commentating and not playing.
Well done to keep track of how many turns of silence they had left.
No one else forfeited. This is the finals. We had 4 people in the first race, and the top 2 of them are here. We have Sonny Wrath 11 and Swarm. They won the first race to compete in the finals here.
And what a tightly contested first race it was, finishing within 30 seconds to a minute of each other, at most.
Yep, and it was all because Swarm at the end decided to swap out Peach, whereas Sonny didn't. That
small character change just led to just a much more efficient fight as we see Mac the Knife here at the XOR location.
Absolutely. Doesn't seem to be putting out much damage though.
Clearly isn't going for the magic yet. That's where the real power is on XOR.
Looking like you might not get the chance with the amount of damage that these drill claws get to put out. I'll have to wait and see though, of course.
Drill claws in the seat having an obscene physical attack stat.
Oh, they're just absolutely insane. Just insane. Like, it can't be understated. The minions are doing their best here. Oh. Mac's just like, okay, guys, figure this out while I'm gone, please.
Now we're just gonna go ahead and take care of these little shysters, get them out of our way.
And the HP max is coming out. So they're doing literally the worst job they could do.
I mean, they're shysters, they're trying.
They're trying, you're right. Well.
And Mac is gone.
Mm-hmm. Didn't stand much of a chance, unfortunately.
Yeah, 170 base attack on Gino for Swarm.
Yeah, so then you add the, what is it? The 93? Is that how much the drill claws get? So he's just...
Yeah, it's nuts. And here we go. We got some donations in for it. It's time to head to the Pretend store
Mm.
Picking up that shiny stone. And we're gonna head over and see what's in the Kulex spot.
I'm
Thanks to
so
your-
excited.
Thanks to your generous donations, we're gonna be fighting whatever is at Kulex. And intelligently taking the save.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed it's Hammer Bros. I just want to see the Hammer Bros in here. They're the Hammer Bros existing in this realm of darkness and void.
Look, the shiny stone's reacting. And save after that, so you don't have to deal with the cutscene again.
I did this as a kid. I opened the door, saved again because I was so terrified.
And we have a
Ooh.
very scary Yurtovich.
Oh, goodness.
That Water Blast turn 1 is going to do some damage. At 498 though. Nobody with the frost immunity. And no real caster damage. Electric type base to electric type to hit that weakness.
It's like they're not hitting the squad very hard, too. And they're just going on a tear with those drill claws.
There comes the group hug to keep it topped off.
Yeah. Oof. 21.
Hang on, that we discounted the swarm is on the left, making the logic puzzle seem easy.
Yeah, just quick, easy, breezy, right through it. My goodness.
And thankfully, this game just as the programmers made it so the real Yurtovich is always the first one selected, whether intentional or not.
I like to think it was some kind of super mind game where they're like, we'll just put the cursor on the real one and no one would think we were that kind.
Alright, Mirage Attack is over for now. Barrymore and Kulex spot is down. $144 attack on that Bowser. Just a monster.
He just is. He's just a big, angry turtle. And Mario's got 121 attack too. He's nothing to sneeze about either.
And the Jinx belt, not. It's only one of the three mains can carry it, not the most important. But into the factory we go, thanks to your generous donations to the Mail Project. Few more boss fights and some platforming, and we can crown ourselves a winner and drift off to Sleepland.
It's only almost 5 a.m. here for me. I need sleep.
Certainly not us Randomizer fan folk.
Oof.
Never good taking the falls. Or perhaps they were setting up the wrong warp, Kappa.
The Lamb's Lure.
What a time to pick that up? Question mark? Hey, look, a chomp shell. Oh.
Just send him right back up and try again.
You can do it. The bolts were always such an interesting mechanic, I thought.
They are. They're odd. Ooh.
And we've got Knife Guy, Great Guy at Countdown.
We got Swarm going through the trivia questions or the quiz.
Fun fact, there is extra questions if you... There's a flag that will add some extra questions into that. Like how much damage a Geno-boosted Ice Bomb will do to Tsar Dragon.
Holy moly, I struggle with the regular questions. I wouldn't be able to get that.
The answer is 420. Some of them are memes, some of them are difficult. Oh, it makes missing on the Meteor Blast.
Ooh, the crystal coming down.
For all of 1 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then follows it up with a Meteor Blast. Which
For a net total of 3 damage. Yikes, they're pretty tough. Oh no, Knife Guy!
No.
Alright, just need to tear through the Knife Guy, and we're through the countdown location.
Oof.
It really wants to turn Peach into a Scarecrow. It just really, really needs Scarecrow Peach.
Exactly. Well, that Peach sprite, it makes the most terrifying Scarecrow. So it just makes the most sense to me.
Dr. Jonathan Crane, eat your heart out.
Mm. There we go.
All right, and down it goes. A little bit of sales going on the left screen here, as they have their stars and they're heading into the factory, heading in to take care of what they need to take care of.
Absolutely.
We're just gonna go through things.
Taking the safety save. Very smart.
Now, time to head further on through the factory. Avoid getting hit by these Axum clones.
And these weird jellyfish monsters. Or slimes.
Oh! Not sure if they got the arrow or the...
I thought it was the arrow, but I thought they were just supposed to stun you a little bit. But
And the arrow stunned him and knocked him into the encounter.
just great teamwork on display from the Smithy gang. My goodness.
just getting bullied. Thankfully, the sea is here. Trying to wait for these boos to get out of the way.
Yeah. We're not afraid of ghosts here, but we don't like them either.
Because they are slow. Oh. All right, making it through. The bowyer's in the way, but we can just pop the see ya. See ya.
Don't need
The
them.
see you outside.
Ooh, good hops. Great movement.
All right, we're heading up. Grab the save block so we don't have to go through. We'll drop down into the Cloaker Domino location. I'm gonna take out this machine maid first.
I was gonna say, this thing's just gonna be a quick fight, I feel.
Eat claw.
Boom.
And down goes Machine Maid. As Mac Knife is being fought on your left screen.
It's so crazy, like, just the difference in the brightness of the game, just right there. It's like, in the factory, it's this dark, spooky dimension. And then on your left, it's like they're fighting a giant dude on a pogo stick.
And then here comes the Hammer Brothers.
Look at those two. You tell me those aren't serious looking dudes.
It's hammer time. With the miss.
Mario said you can't touch this after all.
Making sure not to make sure to balance out the damage so they don't have to deal with Valor up. It's hammer time once again. There's just a fair amount of HP in this location. I'm gonna make this fight just a little slow, but
Absolutely.
not too bad.
Yeah, these guys have a crazy amount of health. There we go.
There's the first one down. We'll get a Valor upcast. I don't think it'll matter too much.
Here we go. Taking care of the bros. Oof.
All right, and we're in
The home stretch.
the forced encounter with the Bizarro enemies. That's what we're left into now. We near the end of this race. Coolx location taken care of for Swarm. Well, will be once they realize that they need the shiny stone to open the door. Forgot to pick up the fireworks in trade.
Alright, looks like Zion's finishing up with this fight and then moving on to the next one. Wonder what it's gonna be.
Has to make room for the fireworks.
Oof. Poor Swarm. You always gotta have a little pocket open for a firework.
Here we go. We've got Jaeger in the clerk location.
Oof.
Don't want to get Terra punched too hard.
Great block.
Interesting enough, the block timing is... I find it interesting the block timing is as he's leaving, not as he's arriving with the punch.
Oh yeah, the block time in that move is insane.
Alright, spending the last of the money into Caracolas.
A pretty sound investment, if you ask me.
And here we've got Boomer in the manager spot. Ready to tear things up, and realizing now that through all this race and all we've done, Kulex still remains at large.
Oh my goodness. I wonder where he's lurking.
Well, we're down to Director and Gunyoke.
Ooh.
And all that, here's Hydon. So we've got Kulex and Gunyoke.
That's it. Let's keep the Kulex stream alive and rolling. Until it's dead, it's still alive in my heart. I need to see him.
Honestly, not the worst at Gunyoke. You think Countdown's probably the most obnoxious location to see Kulex in here. You know, or Earthling. Oh,
25.
And we get the nice rock candy drop too. That special stat on Mallow, though, not to be trifled with. I'd be curious to see the status screen right now of Mallow.
It's Kulex! It's real!
It's gonna be, like, Mallow's attack stat must be nearing, or magic must be nearing 300 with that super suit.
Oh, it could. I also love that Kulex has the minecart music. It's just mwah, mwah, perfect.
It's happy music for a happy fight. With
Good.
everyone being scarecrows when he's pure physical.
Oh boy. He has a group hug, doesn't he? No, not on Mario.
Yeah, the group hug's in the middle slot.
There we go.
Now we just gotta hope that we don't get the retransformation back into the scarecrows.
Is it Sandstorm that did it? Okay.
Oh, the fear equals scarecrow is just not good. And here comes the Shredder knocking off the attack buffs.
Because why not? Let's just make it fair.
And welcome, Raiders, as we're getting to the end of this race. Only Kulex and Smithy is in between Sonirath and victory in our little tournament. Oh, we got Petal Blizzard coming in. We got the miss, and we put Bowser to sleep. It's just status palooza here against Kulex here. The fake out... The fake out flag really playing a nasty role here.
It's absolutely just working to make these fights as just as obnoxious as they could be at times.
Peach gonna have to go for the Kira-Cola here. Mario finally gonna get a chance to strike at Kulex. Fortunately, Bowser's still asleep.
Oof, there's the sandstorm.
And here comes the Dark Star. Kulex is just not... Oh, no. Peach is on the ground.
Oh, no.
This Kulex is an absolute monster.
It's not making it easy. Oh, the boulder. My goodness.
Yeah, the Earth Crystal's not messing around. There goes any attack buffs that they had. Gonna try to get Toadstool up again. Here comes another round from the crystals.
Yeah, that Earth one's just... Oof. The Earth Crystal's the real final boss here.
Well, the fake out allowing for doing the status is that it's done. That's really taken this fight to a different level. And thankfully the Toadstool able to survive that blast attack. Crucial miss on that Flamestone. Throwing the Yoshi candy at Mario, trying to keep him up so he can start doing some work with these drill claws.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough go this fight. Be very patient.
You're gonna have to if you want to survive.
Absolutely.
Mario taking a huge chunk from that diamond saw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's Mario. We have there. Oh no.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Having to go for a star rain here. Not sure how good Bowser's magic attack stat is. Actually, I think it's non-existent.
Well, maybe if you get enough here, it'll make up for it. No, never mind.
You want to see a star attack? This is a star attack.
Yeah. It might be above 6 now. Oh goodness, is Kulex gonna win this?
Oh, going for the flame attack. It's one of the weaker fire spells.
Oh.
What a monster.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna have to try to vary up their strategy here to try to do this Kulex fight again.
Yeah, it's tricky. I almost think you have to just kill the Earth Crystal. I know it comes back after a bit, but
yes, congratulations to the champion Super Mario RPG Tournament of Hope, Kulex.
exactly. He's matter, he's antimatter, he's everything. It's Kulex.
Yeah, I definitely think the Earth Crystal's gotta go.
Yeah. Oh,
The status is from the fake out flag are just too much.
Everyone's a scarecrow again. That's okay though. The fake it'll get him out of it. Or not the fake it, sorry, the group hug. Kulex is Cinnamon Toast Crunch because he is everything.
He will end us or something. There's a potential if the AI really wants to F you, just the Earth Crystal just sandstorms every turn and you're stuck in a loop of never being able to get out. Miss with the blast there.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, this Earth Crystal's tanky too.
And there goes any Geno boost they would have had. Gonna throw it back at Mario and just try to get this Earth Crystal out of here.
It gotta go. Take it out back. Put it in the dumpster. It's not going anywhere, though.
Wow.
My goodness.
It's gotta be one more attack. Hopefully only one more.
Huge miss. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Is this fight unwinnable with this current team?
Gotta be. I have to believe that. I have to believe there's sleep in my future. It's a tournament of hope. We have to believe.
I have hope. Hope that one day this Earth Crystal will stop boning us.
It's gone.
For now, it's what, 2 turns?
Oh my goodness, you're right, because I don't think any damage has been done to Kulex this whole time. I think everything's been on the Earth Crystal.
I forget how quickly the crystals come back. Oh, the crystals did not come back?
I
forget. I think if you clear them all, they do.
That would make sense.
I know. I'm gonna listen to Pat, who developed the randomizer.
It's a good source.
I'm just remembering something. Shout outs to the dev team for making this awesome randomizer. Swarm is making their way through the forced encounter. I'd be curious to see how Swarm will handle this Kulex fight.
Yeah, he's in for a rude awakening once he sees that pretty yellow crystal.
Crystals regenerate is some terrible flag that someone came up with.
Oh my goodness, I'd like to see that. Maybe Kulex, you replace him with Smithy somehow. Smithy 2. Crystals regenerate. Oh.
Just Smithy with Kulex crystals.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Let's just go full degenerate with it. I love it.
It's been so long. I just have vague nightmares of the crystals coming back as a kid, but you know, could just be.
Absolutely. Like I thought the same thing. I thought they did come back, but I'm gonna believe Pat. He says he's looking at the battle scripting, and they're not coming back.
Please don't come back. We don't want to deal with you anymore. Please don't come back. Oh God, no.
You know how it could come back is if Kulex just kills them all. And we do this again.
This is before they invented enrage mechanics in RPGs, right?
Oh yeah.
It's over! It's over!
Finally over! We're free!
Da-da-da-da-da, screw you! What a fight. Alright, with that, the 7th star is complete. Kulex is out of the way. We push the button. It's time for Smithy.
Here we go. Sonny's first in.
Alright, here comes the Gina boosts.
Okay, Sledge doing low to medium amount of damage.
Drill Claw doing, yes, much damage.
Much. Meteor Swarm, such a cool move. Peach getting taken for a ride there. Hit for like 82.
Imagine I'm probably gonna pop a Kiro.
And then Swarm's worst nightmare. Sees
Here
Kulek.
comes Kulex.
My goodness. Poor fella just doesn't know what he's in for yet. I've seen his future. It is not fun.
Peach getting close to kissing the canvas here. Gonna go ahead and pop that Yoshi candy.
Absolutely. Anything to survive here.
Not too bad of a hit. See if the Earth Crystal can be any kinder to Swarm on the left. Alright, we're heading into phase 2 on the right.
Absolutely. As long as just consistent, calm, smooth sailing from here on out, he's got this. It's his race to
Yeah.
lose.
Absolutely. And what a show this has been. If we haven't already thrown these runners to follow, make sure you do so. It's been a crazy night of System RPG Randomizer. I'm happy to have been joined this whole time by Bandit.
It has been quite the adventure, Bungie. But we're at the end now.
We're at the We're at the precipice.
So we're just
Will we get over the edge? The wind crystal gone on the left.
absolutely that yellow
Very
one's still
push-
there though.
It's being a lot kinder.
Oh,
Just as I
we shouldn't have said anything.
Ooh,
Okay.
the miss! The miss!
Oh, he's just going for the Geno Blast.
I feel a little more variance in the strategy here, where Sonya Rathos just going 2 melee, 2 physical attackers and a support. All of them putting in work on the left side, and that's an unfortunate death. But Geno with the comeback.
Exactly. He's not going down easily here. Oh, the miss on that attack from Smithy.
Well, I mean, how could he hit him? Did you see what he was trying to swing at? It's just kind of like a circle. It just like goes in the middle of it all.
There was shapes there. Reminds me of like the Missy No from Pokemon Red and Blue.
All right. Now here comes some numbers. 648.
Oof. Those are some good numbers.
Listen, they're kind of good on, not doing so hot on the high-end healing items. 690.
Oof. Just tearing through this mage face.
Mario may have to go for a group hug instead of an attack here.
That would definitely be the safe play, I think.
Just trying to keep Toadstool alive for support here.
He's just going for the... I guess if you're hitting almost 700, why not just go for it?
Here comes the Meteor Swarm. Alright, we're getting a head switch. We're sticking to Mage Head. We must be getting close to the end here.
Sonny's got, I think that was, what, 2 more Caracolas? So I think he's in pretty good shape to take this here. Over 700. Wow. Oh, perfect parry.
All right, and Kulak's giving Zorm a little less issues. A little bit more cooperative of an AI. They're getting close to the end here. It's another rain of swords.
Oh my goodness, a miss.
The attack miss is coming in kind of clutch, honestly.
It's a good call using the chemical here. And the freebie too, just to make sure.
Another 680 strike. Here comes the spears.
With a tank head.
Watch out, some damage could be coming our way. But that's it!
That's it! We did it. Sonny did it.
Done. 257.27 on their timer, and we're gonna call Sonny Wrath our SMRPG Tournament of Hope champion. What a pair of races from these runners. Get your GGs in chat, folks. What a crazy night.
Absolutely amazing runs.
And props to Swarm for keeping it all as close as it was just as crazy as this seed ended up being.
Absolutely. At times I didn't think it was very close, but Swarm knows what he's doing.
Some high-end runners and just some crazy gameplay to go through all of the game in under 3 hours. With this, especially even with that Kulak's death.
Absolutely. That Kulak's fight, it might have been the most brutal thing we've seen out of the two races tonight.
Actually, make sure, and as we go through, just so many things to go through. And make sure you're hanging out here on Randomania. There's still plenty of tournaments of hope coming up there, benefiting the Bale Project. Get those donations in when you can. There's more incentives throughout the week. Plenty of tournaments to keep on. I'm just happy to have taken a moment to see it through see this little tournament in with you. After 3 hours, it's just almost 6 hours behind the mic. It's been quite the adventure from start to finish.
And now we get to see one of the best end credits in all of gaming, if you ask me.
Just everything that brings you through the end of this adventure.
It's just the...
If you would like to. Yeah, I can do one. And we have been joined by Sonny Wrath. Congratulations and GG to you.
Thanks. I just have...
Can you mute the screen? And we have been joined by Sonny Wrath. Congratulations and GG to you.
Oh, holy crap. That's all I gotta say after that.
Yeah, so about that Earth Crystal.
So, 66% chance to not use Sandstorm because Blast or Boulder get Sandstorm. After it fell, that was the end of that first attempt. I was just hoping for RNG to roll my way, which it never did, and I am not surprised that it didn't. And then the second go, it was focus down the Earth Crystal, get that down as quick as I could, and then continue from there.
Yeah, that Earth Crystal is just not... That fake out flag really... I've never seen it, like, cause that many issues. Just bad luck.
It was a gem, though, with fake out.
So what did you think of the... outside of that, what did you think of the two seeds overall?
The first seed was quite interesting. That definitely had me going for a gamble going into Bowser's Keep for that 6th star, which paid off. And in the first seed, I also forgot which pipe I needed to go into to actually access Great Guy's Casino. So I went into the wrong pipe at first, and then went into the right pipe the second time around. The first pipe I went into, though, was to fight Box Boy and see if I would get a star piece out of that.
And it ended up working out. That first one, the difference between the two of you and Swarm, was not very much, honestly. Depending on where my stream delay, I think like Swarm barely edged you out just due to the switching of the two characters between the Toadstool and Bowser of the first seed.
Yeah, I think it was a 30-second difference because of that. I mean, I never got the amulet, so I never really had much use for Bowser. And then the super suit was the super nope.
The super suit really didn't play too much of a factor into either of the seeds. In the second one being the super magic suit, but magic DPS never really being on your radar.
No, it never really was. I mean, the only reason I would have used it was because of getting Thunderbolt on Malo, which, I mean, granted, that would have done some massive AoE damage to whatever packs I fought. Malo would have been extremely squishy, and there would have been no guarantee I could keep him alive.
That's always the tough thing, is playing the balance out, and just kind of left it where the two DPS with the support ended up being the way to go.
Oh yeah, because Toadstool with Geno Boost played the perfect support role to just buff Bowser and Mario to be able to get their damage out, and then Mario also having some ridiculous attack buffing gear because the Jinx belt gave a lot of attack on top of the Drill Claw itself, just paid off massively. And then getting the luck I did on Smithy with 2 sets of Mage Head, allowing myself to do 650 plus damage per attack from Mario, and then about 640 from Bowser each attack for 4, almost 6 rounds, I think it was just insane luck.
I just taking just massive chunks out of there. Interesting, just how the way that the key items played out in the first seed, with you and Zorm being the ones to find the bright card. Just having to do the little fetch, basically have it like, here's the knife guy saying, well, here's the way to get to the bright card, but I'm not just gonna give it to you.
Exactly. Like, I just did that and was hoping and praying that it would lead to the bright card, and it did, and I went, okay, I'm set after I get the 6th star. Now, where's the 6th star going to be?
And congratulations to Zvorm having finished that nightmare of a seed.
It was a good seed, though. A lot of fun overall. Both seeds were a lot of fun. Very good seeds.
So just tough fight, really pushing your limits.
Very
I would
much
feel.
so. Very, very much so. But, I mean, in a game like this, the sky is really the limit. It's how well you can strategize around each and every encounter, and then learn what attacks cause what debuffs, and then strategize around that to figure out what your master plan is going to be. Or, in my case, just fly by the seat of your pants.
Well, as we get to heading into the end of the stream, anything you'd like to say that's going on in your channel, or just something you want to help bring attention to?
I mean, Super Mario RPG Randomizer is probably the most recent randomizer I've gotten into. I started playing this a little over a year ago, and just to give a frame of reference, when I started, these seeds would have taken me 4.5, 5, maybe even 5.5 hours, and now I've done a 225 followed by a 257. So if you want to get into the randomizer and you're struggling at first, just keep putting time into it, keep practicing, you're going to get better. and you will see it. You will really be able to see it.
Yes, absolutely. All right, I think we'll head in towards the end of our broadcast evening. I'd like to put a huge shout out to for Randomania for hosting this event, to Sonny Wrath and Zvorm and all the other runners. Make sure you're giving them a follow. My co-commentary Bandit, our restreamer, Anishi, and of course, get your donations into the Bail Project, a good cause, and lots of stuff coming out through the Tournament of Hope. I'll give you the last word, Bandit.
I mean, after all that, everything we've just seen, I don't even know what more there is to say. It was just spectacular Super Mario RPG Randomizer for just the past 6.5 hours. I mean, it's just been nonstop going for 6.5 hours straight. What more can you want? It's been great. Yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of the games that are going to be run later, randomized as well, and that's it. Yeah, make sure you follow all the runners today. They did an amazing job. They're all so talented. Definitely deserve a follow, as well as my co-commentator, Bungie to the Tree. Give him a follow as well. He's been great. He's been carrying me for the past 6.5 hours on commentary. He deserves it.
All right, and with that, we'll send you into that good night and good rando.